Good morning, everybody. It's Trent Klarenbach with Klarenbach Research. Today is October the 21st, 2024, and we will look at yellow peas today. And this chart here is the long-term Klarenbach yellow pea price index for Saskatchewan. This is Saskatchewan delivered plant price, and you can see using this logarithmic chart where I prefer to draw my trend lines. You can see the price has been trading in this rising channel. The price has been moving to the up and to the right, just as we want to see in our commodity prices since 1992 we started charting this. And that's the direction we want to see the price move. Now, there have been a few times this tested, got above this upper trend line and got, the sale happens and the price drops rather quickly, and we'll be looking for another retest of this bottom trend line at some point. Now, I have no doubt, I'm 100% certain this bottom trend line will get retested. What I'm less certain about is when. Is that going to happen this year or next decade? I'm not entirely sure, but you can be rest assured that trend line is going to be retested. Now, that'll be the third test of that trend line. Trend lines often fail after the third test on the fourth or fifth try, and we'll see. So this thing could keep going up and to the right for an awful long time. This here is a linear chart on a shorter time frame, and you can see here that we found support at this previous, I would say we found support at these previous support levels. The price got back above the 10-week moving average several weeks ago. We became bullish at that point, and that bullish sentiment served us well. We're trading around that 630 level, 625, somewhere in there, depending on that's where the price index is trading right now. And, we see, we're bullish in the next 4 weeks because of that. And we don't see possible resistance until 1070, 1075, $11. So I think we got some room to go yet. I think it's the $11 mark feels like a reasonable level of interest. It's a round number. There's probably I'm going to guess that there's some sell orders in at that level, and price targets, I guess, is the verbiage to use. So I could see some selling happening there. The moving averages on the longer term, moving averages will be coming down. It'll probably, intersect the price at around $11, and all those reasons lead me to think that that will be a resistance level. Plus, it's a round number. $11 round number. It's probably got, just on that fact alone, it's probably got a number of price targets set at $11. So we look at the weekly log chart here. Now, again, you're aware that I prefer to draw my trend lines on logarithmic charts, and to check this out here. As I mentioned earlier, trend lines often act as support for 3 tests, and you start looking for them to fail after the third test, fourth or fifth test. So what happened here? 1, 2, 3. For the fourth test, it failed. Price came back down. Now, what also happens here is these trend lines often get retested. And that is what we anticipate. We don't know when that's going to get retested, but we do anticipate that to happen. And when we start seeing a support level and some strength in the price, then our confidence and conviction that that trend line will be retested strengthens. So right now the price is around that 1030, 1034 level, and that it's going upwards. And it looks like it's going to test this other trend line. It's probably going to be around that at 1070, 1075, $11 level, and it's the trend lines are lining up with the previous support levels, which often acts as resistance, and the moving averages. So it'll be interesting to see here what happens with the price, but I think there's another 40 to 70 cents to go in the price of yellow peas in Saskatchewan. My name is Trent Klarenbach. It's overcast in Saskatoon. Life's good.